Hey everybody, how you doing? It is Mr. Bookman, and I will be reading Jacob's School Play, starring he, she, and they, by Anne Hoffman and Sarah Hoffman, illustrated by Chris Case. Please enjoy. Jacob's School Play, starring he, she, and they. Jacob and Sophie are so excited about the school play. Miss Reeves had helped each kid pick their parts. Now the classroom buzzed as everyone worked on costumes and sets. I'm going to build the tractor engine, said Jacob. And I'll get the wagon ready, said Sophie. Emily, who are you in the play? Asked Jacob. She's the cow, interrupted Noah. See her tail? Emily held a string of pom-poms. Jacob looked at Noah. You're the sheep, right? The ram, yelled Noah. Isn't a ram just like a sheep? Asked Jacob. A ram's a boy sheep, said Emily. See his horns? Across the table, Erie painted big blue swirls. Who are you in the play? Asked Jacob. Water, said Erie. Which water? Asked Jacob. Are you the cloud, the rain, or the pond? Yes, Erie nodded. I'm the water. Jacob frowned. Miss Reeves, why does Erie get the play 3 parts? They don't have 3 parts, just one, the water, said Miss Reeves. Jacob looked at Sophie. She shrugged. Noah tested the glue, strapped on his horns, and ran headfirst into Erie. Stop it, shouted Erie. What happened? Asked Miss Reeves. He butted him, said Jacob. I'm not him, said Erie. I'm they. Erie, are you one kid? Said Noah. They means 2 kids, said Jacob. They can mean 1 kid, said Erie. Jacob dipped his brush into a tub of green paint and thought. Erie was water. The water in the play was 3 things. Was that why Erie was they instead of he or she? Erie, are you a boy or girl? Asked Jacob. There's more than just boy and girl, said Erie. Jacob switched the black paint as he worked on the tractor wheels. You could be a boy or girl and still wear whatever you want. I do, Sophie does. So do I, nodded Erie, adding ribbons to her cardboard cloud. Jacob painted and thought some more. Miss Reeves sat down next to Jacob. Are you confused about Erie? Jacob nodded. Well, some kids feel like boys, some kids feel like girls, and some kids feel like both or neither. In our classroom, we say he, she, or they when we talk about people. But boys can wear dresses, said Jacob, and be he. That's right, but that's different, said Miss Reeves. This isn't about what you wear. This is about who you are inside. Who is Erie inside? Asked Jacob. From the inside, we can't see who everybody is in the inside, said Miss Reeves. So we have to trust them when they tell us. A week later, the classroom echoed with happy chatter as family and friends found seats for the play. Miss Reeves turned out the lights and the room went quiet. She flipped the lights back on and the sun stepped through the door. I'm up. Farmer Sophie stepped out of the barn and breathed in deep. I love the smell of sunshine, she said. The whole room chuckled. Let's plant some corn. Jacob rode the tractor out of the barn. I've got the corn, kiddos. Time to go for the dirt. In the dirt, said Sophie. She tapped each kernel gently. Snugged in the dirt, the kernels hummed quiet underground song. Erie walked in and blocked the sun. Looks like rain, said Jacob. Good, our farm needs water, said Sophie. Erie crossed the sky and rained down on the farm. The kernels rustled their new leaves and sang a bright, growing song. Erie traveled to the barn where they filled the pond. Moo, said Emily, walking out of the barn. I'm glad the pond is filled. Bah, said Noah. Maybe you should take a bath. You're stinky. You're a rude ram, said Emily, and chased Noah around the pond. Everyone in the audience laughed. Trailing raindrops, Erie stood up. Erie traveled back across the field, sprinkling rain on the corn again. Corn stretched and sang a happy all growing up song. Ready to harvest, said Sophie. Jacob stood on stage and looked at his classroom mates. They looked so different wearing their costumes, playing their parts, but he still knew who they were. Suddenly, Jacob realized everyone was looking at him. It was his turn to speak, but he couldn't remember his line, so he said what he was thinking. Our class is just like a farm. We all help each other grow, and everyone grows it up to what they're supposed to be. Everybody in their own way. After Farmer Sophie had gathered up the corn, she joined Farmer Jacob and the rest of the cast in a line across the stage. They all held hands and bowed. The audience clapped and cheered. Jacob whispered to Miss Reeves, "I'm glad Erie, what's that?" she whispered back. Jacob smiled, because they know who they are. Applause filled the room, and the kids bowed again. He, she, and they. Well, wasn't that a cute story? How many of you have had a school play or did a school play where you in school? Let me know with a thumbs up if you've done a school play. Just curious. Well, everybody, hope all of you enjoyed this book reading. And if you did, can you give it a thumbs up? Share it. If you're new and you came along this book reading, can you hit that red subscribe button down below and subscribe to my channel? Until the next book reading, they call me Mr. Bookman, and this book reading's over. Have a good one, and take care.